Hello, Mohamed. Thank you so much for joining me here again.
Yes, sir.
How
You're
are you?
welcome. Super good.
How was the day, the week?
We have just started the day. It's
No, I'm talking about the last week.
last week.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's a very good week. Not
Okay.
bad.
So, I used to ask you questions and
Um,
lead the conversation. Now I want to flip the script. I want you to interview me. So this is the idea of this of this video,
I'm not even prepared. I don't have any questions.
and that's the point. I want you to ask me good questions uh, without preparing them. So I wanted to come up from your own thinking, your own mind, and and you know maybe helping me discover something about myself and also helping who's watching us today
So,
in business or life, etc.
so yeah. What do you want me to ask you about? Like,
So
what's the
you're
topic
free.
like?
So of course I want something valuable for me first,
Mhm,
also for who's watching us,
mhm.
because uh, I think they would love to hear about business, uh, marketing, sales. This is where I can add value to this conversation. Also, if you have questions about me personally that might help in, no problem.
All right. Okay. Okay. Um, so yeah, I didn't. I wasn't like expecting that. So,
So I want to surprise you. That's I didn't tell
um,
you.
so let's start
Hmm.
with Brahms Click. I just want to know. Um,
Um,
where do you see Brahms Click in the next few years?
few.
Yeah,
How many
three,
years exactly?
5 years from now.
So actually, I don't have an idea about 5 or 3 years because from my own experience in this life,
Hmm.
you can't expect exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
So what I mean here is to focus in the current time
yeah,
and do your best.
yeah.
Then, of course, you need to have a clear vision of where you want to go. So
That's what I'm asking.
For Promise Click, I see it as a bridge.
Yeah,
So it's a bridge instead of working for someone else and gaining experience. We prefer to work for ourselves. I know we were struggling, we have some difficulties, but the point of Promise Click is to prepare us for the next stage of our life.
okay.
Maybe it's a startup, maybe a big company, maybe a brand, maybe a personal brand. I don't know exactly, but I know something in this kind of stuff.
Exactly the same vision we have.
Hmm.
So I just want to refresh the vision because it's been a while we didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
And my next question is, what did actually like? Tell me exactly, and what did you actually learn from this period where Lunch Promise clicked this last 2 years?
So personally, I gained an experience in marketing. So this is really important because before, if you asked me, what's your strength, I won't have, for example, I would say marketing or sales or copywriting, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Hmm.
But right now, I see me in the marketing, the engineering of the marketing. We have very, very good foundation. So, as a benefit or as an outcome of this period, we sharpened our skills. So I'm really confident now we can tackle any problem in marketing. We can take any business from an idea to live, to make it live. So this is one of the keys I see.
Yeah,
I have something to
yeah.
say.
Just go ahead.
And for me personally, I learned that all those guys you see online that seems to be killing it, there is no difference between me and them actually have strengths in areas they don't know about. And what I see is right now we are two operating this business, we are doing many things.
Mhm.
So I learned that skill to whatever problem I'm facing right now, I'm going to find a solution.
All right.
I'm going to find a solution even I don't know too much about that area. Or for example in sales, I are now doing sales calls even I'm not a salesperson.
Mhm.
So I learned how to fix this problem. And the idea or the mindset that shifted for me is you can learn anything, you can do anything, and you can move fast. Because the other competitors, for let's talk about Iman and Iman, because I love this guy. He's really killing it, but he has a big team.
Yeah.
Right now we're doing very good, but it's not enough to be honest. We can do even better, but just two of us.
Mhm.
So imagine if we move to the next step where we have a bigger team, we have that skill to hire the best people, and with our experience struggling with many areas, we're going to kill it.
Yeah. So you mentioned the speed, which is a real important point that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, what do you really mean by speed? Is it like executing fast? Is it like hiring fast? Is it like what do you exactly mean by speed?
Speed of adaptation. I don't know if you spelled the word correctly. How to adapt fast with the market,
Mhm.
because
Explain more.
I spent about, I don't know, is it 12 or 14 years in traditional schools. I was learning math, physics, some hard, complex subjects. But when I compare the value or the outcome I'm gaining from my experience in Promise Click in my personal life, my business life, my relationships, there is a big difference because I spent 12 years on something and the output on me on my real life was good.
Mhm.
But in this period, let's say of 2 years, I completely changed. It's completely changed me. For example, if I want and work with someone else under someone else's control, I'm going to do a specific job and I'm going to nail it. I'm going to be one of the top 1% on it. But in a period of 10 years, I don't know how much experience or things going to change in my life. But right now, in 2 years, my life changed completely because of this. This is what I'm
Mhm.
talking about: speed of adapt your life and change your mindset so fast, change your life so fast.
And
This is what I mean.
before you mentioned that the speed also means like when you execute think fast, like when you
Exactly.
try a lot of think
I
much
so
more faster and high speed and high frequency,
exactly. Yes.
you're gonna really the time is going to be just some illusion and shit. You know, it's just
Exactly.
it
Exactly.
will not mean nothing because you're
Yeah. Yeah.
trying a lot of things in a really short term period,
Mm.
and then because of that, you're gonna pass 99% of people uh, on their experiences, on their how they're thinking, a lot of
You're
things.
going to outform yourself in a other situation.
Exactly, because when you see those people like they're just popping a lot of young people on Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever it is, you can
In
see
real
them with
life.
yeah in real life. You see them with like high standards of living. You know, they have houses, they have villas, they have whatever,
Uh-huh,
they
uh-huh.
have cars. Yeah, I mean, most of them they are fake, but there are really certain percentage of them they
Uh,
are really making it
yeah, exactly. Sure.
because of this thing, because of the speed.
Exactly.
They were operating a high frequency and a high level, eh, with the really with a really high speed,
Yeah,
and because
exactly.
of that,
Yeah.
they were able
To
to
achieve
make
that.
it on a real short term period. You see it as a short term period, but it really takes them a really huge amount of energy to really reach that level. If you, for example, if you see Iman, he started his business
It was,
I
I think,
guess
15 or
yeah
16
15,
or
14.
14.
Like now it's It's 10 years if you see just this 10 years if
He
you are
looks
doing
like
the same thing.
he's 50 or 60 years.
Yeah, because of the things that he went through, and the amount of speed that he was
Hmm, hmm.
executing things. So that what makes him actually achieve what he's or what he achieved, what he you see him at the level right now. So yeah,
Exactly.
one thing that I want to ask about, which is you mentioned you had 14 years studying on the
Traditional school.
traditional school and stuff. What was the real shift from the old path to the right moment? What are you doing at the moment?
So
What was the click that happens in your mind, or what do you see and you say, "Yeah, I'm not," because I know you take you were in the classic school, but in with the highest level. You
exactly,
reach
yeah,
at the highest level you
yeah,
can reach with a real top-minded people, and
exactly.
you just you just switch
Like,
like
yeah.
in one day. I don't know what
It's not
happens in
one
it.
day.
I mean, just I just want to know and to let people exactly know what was the click
So,
that happened just to let you switch.
so I broke that fear between me and myself and start asking the hard questions.
What was the questions that you asked yourself, and what was
So,
the
so,
fear? What was the feeling that you were feeling at the moment?
before I was getting high grades at school, etc. I was
No.
killing it. But the problem is, I was too focusing on the subjects, on math, physics. So I'm giving about 90% of my time to that, to those things. So
Hmm.
normally, as an output, I'm going to be good. But the question is that I asked myself: is this exactly what I want?
Hmm.
I don't know the answer, but at least I asked myself that question, and that question give me or open me a door to many other questions. And one of the key questions is this the only path to be the person I want to be? Even though I don't know exactly the person I want to be, but at least I asked this question. So
Hmm.
it's a series of questions. Once you ask the first one and you broke that fear between you and yourself and start doing that monologue between you and your inner self. And the period that this happened was, I think, in the period of coronavirus. So I had a lot of time. I was spending the whole day, many days with myself alone, and I remember I was start learning English.
Hmm.
So when I started learning English, it opened me a big door, which is the internet. So I was, I can ask, I go to YouTube and start putting question in English. So I have other people with different mindsets.
Hmm.
So that shock. So I was seeing other people in United States, in UK, in different regions with different mindsets. They operating at the highest level, and I start asking a question. So this person that live in the United States achieved this kind of results even though he didn't finish his high school. So what's the key? Why? So should I go to the school and the university? Then is this the right path?
To start asking those type of questions.
Exactly. So actually, just I free myself from, we can say, the system,
Hmm.
and I start seeing life as in the big picture. I start noticing people around me. The first one that I noticed, which is my father,
Hmm.
didn't finish his school, uh, but he built a great life.
Yeah.
So I asked myself, so my father actually is able to build his life. His he is not he didn't finish his school, but he's well educated.
Yeah.
I
It's
can I
it's
can talk to him, and the point is, I noticed that the highest those teachers that was in my school,
Hmm.
when I start a conversation with them about the subject, I can see they are so limited because they are focusing on those
Just
subjects they know.
just one thing.
One thing. But when it comes to my father, for example, I can do a hard conversation with them. They ask me very good questions. Okay, some people might say because his your father going to give you time and etc. But I see other people around me that really killing it. They have money, freedom. They're doing what they want. They are traveling and all this kind of stuff that looks great for me
Hmm.
without going to the traditional school. So the question that I ask myself again is, what is education?
Good question.
What is education? What is learning?
It's not just
It's not only
a
books.
system and go to classes and
Yeah,
take those lectures.
and what I found is all the traditional schools, especially universities, I'm talking especially universities, they are funded by government and other, uh, you know, societies,
Institutions and yeah,
institutions to teach students some specific subjects
yeah,
because they want you to learn this stuff to work
for
for
them.
them.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm just
obvious.
asking myself, what is this? Because no one told me before this before. So why should I learn this just to work for your company and or doing what you want? Actually, I can go learn what I want in my way, and I'm going to even I work it for someone else, but I choose to.
Yeah, that's the difference. I mean, I know you take the. I know you studied in a really high schools and
Yeah,
high competitive schools in
yeah,
Morocco,
yeah,
and before that, like before actually asking these questions,
yeah.
what was the plan? Is it like just want to actually finish this school, be an engineer, get a high paid salary, and
Before,
build a normal life? Because in your in your like when you take school, you will be able like you are one of the top 1,000 people in Morocco or even the North Africa
yeah,
of engineers. Okay, you're gonna be the top one
ex-
percent. Okay,
yeah,
and top 1% that can
yeah.
pay the high salaries and
Mm,
stuff like that.
mm.
But what makes you actually change? You know, like is it about money? Is it about freedom? Is it about something else that you're seeing yourself able to take more?
It's about myself.
So it's not about money. It's not about even
No,
freedom.
actually,
It's
I
not about.
have other things. I wanna make money,
Mhm.
but on my way.
All right, all right, makes sense.
It's not actually 100% my way, but I wanna choose.
You see yourself
Mm.
finishing school, get a degree, get a job. It's not your way. It's not your choice.
No, no, it's not my choice because when I ask my question, this question again, who put me in school? My father.
Hmm.
Why he put me in school? Because that was maybe the only option that he had.
Hmm.
Maybe he didn't realize that there is other ways to educate me. So the only maybe and it was a great thing to be honest
Yeah.
because I get knowledge. I learned many good things.
Mm.
But right now, so I took my responsibility. I have a mind to think with. I
Hmm.
have an open source for knowledge, which is internet.
Yeah.
I have everything. So actually, I have all the weapons. So right now, it's the time for me to choose.
Cool. So when you got the chance and the time to choose what you actually want, and you ask the right questions, then you just decide.
Yeah. By the way, I had no knowledge. I had knowledge about the things I want to do.
Hmm.
I have lack of resources and everything.
Hmm.
And if I follow or if I focus only on those things, I won't be able to take that action and leave school or do something for myself. So I I don't know where I learned this. but you need to free yourself, free your mind from all those, I don't know, limited beliefs,
Yeah.
and put yourself outside in this comfort zone and let them discover the world. And here we go today. I'm really confident. I'm really, uh, it was one of the best decisions I ever made,
Yeah.
because
Makes
it's,
sense.
school was costing me money, a lot of time. Uh, I see a few teachers that, I don't know, they're wasting my time, because that feeling as a
He's
teacher,
attacking me right now.
because a few teachers, I don't know what's the point. You know that. I think the other people know this. I
Yeah.
don't want to expand this subject, uh, because not everyone is able to understand what I'm saying. If you want to do such a move or something like this, you need to not take it on others, someone else thinking. You need to
Exactly.
think with yourself and see what's the best choice for you in your case.
Yeah. So
Any,
let's just take down the conversation to
mm,
actually to another side, um, which is what was the shift from, like, because I know one of was such one of your periods you were being um, developing apps, right?
mobile
Yeah.
applications. Yeah.
But what was the switch from that to actually doing marketing?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So actually, before that, I was doing web scraping, web, developing websites. I learned all this kind of stuff
Hmm.
myself,
Hmm.
etc. But
Do you
why
remember the first app that you built?
the first mobile application?
Yeah, we have built it here.
Yeah, here I think this some of the places here.
It was an education
Yes,
application,
actually,
right?
I
With
I
the
was out of the
Flutter.
system and I built something for the system,
Yeah.
because I know how it works, so I want to benefit from how people, from the
Think about
fear
it.
of people, and this is how big companies actually make money. It's out of fear, urgency, and all that stuff. Anyways, so I start building. Actually, I had time. I
Hmm.
start learning Flutter, Dart. Yeah, developers going to know this. It's a framework built, I think, by Google to build mobile applications. So I was building mobile applications, building a lot. Then I had a strong foundation to build a project.
Hmm.
So I decided to start building mobile applications and upload them to my Play Store.
Hmm.
So I did about, I think, 11 or 12 live mobile applications, and the best part, I made money from them. It was exciting.
This is
you
the
know
first time.
the first app from mobile applications,
Mm.
and the best part is, there is no limit. The
Yeah.
more you the more you put on that, you're going to receive a lot. And it was exciting. I was living with myself, developing mobile applications and making money. It's, you see the excitement. It's
Sensational.
damn good. But here is what I noticed: building the application is one thing, but put it in front of other people is another game.
So here where the marketing comes
So I
in.
start asking how to put my applications in front of a lot of people so they can download it, so I can make more money.
Hmm.
So I start instead of building mobile application from scratch, I start searching on the web for already built mobile
Mobile
applications.
applications.
I download the source code. I did a few tweaks, then I re-upload it. Then the key here is how to market it. So I start learning about SEO optimization for Play Store, and I drive a lot of traffic from my applications. Then I learned social media, especially Facebook and Instagram, and how to promote my applications. So
Mm.
that's where I start learning ads. So
Okay.
this is how it works. I just put myself outside. I learned a skill. I faced a problem, which is marketing, and it's not marketing, but it's traffic.
It's like it's marketing.
It's
You can
marketing.
say
So I start
how
solving the
you have a product, and then how we can get people to see that product and how to use it.
exactly. And here is the
That's
thing, finding that idea, validating the idea, building the project, have a structured framework to follow to build it, commit to that project to finish it, then upload it, then make money. So I did all this
the
myself.
cycle. Yeah,
This is
cool.
actually every company cycle to make money.
Yeah, I mean the work that you done is like actually a work of teams.
Exactly. So I spent, I think, 2 months or 3 months building those applications, and they were making money for, I don't know, maybe 2 years.
Cool.
I
That's
was
very
living
cool.
from that. And
I mean that's there is
Hmm.
what did you call it when they have an application already working application and they just reskin.
Risking,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah, reskin.
risking.
You have an application and then you just change a little bit on it, like the colors, the personas, and then you upload it again for the App Store and
Ah,
Android. I know a lot of people that are making a really good amount of money about from that one,
yeah.
and it works very well. I don't know how is it going right now, but
It's
it's a
still
good
working, but the approach is
different.
is so different. You need actually to invest on design. You need a little bit of money to make
Mm.
something really solid. You can make $100, $200 easily with that. But
I know a Moroccan guy. He's making over six figures a month from that.
exactly, but if you ask them about the approach, it's totally different because if you see the source code or the first version of the application or that he found online, and the output is completely different.
I saw that guy. He built a startup last
Mm.
4 or 5 months. The startup he was actually um, helping the people that doing risking to build the apps more faster. And there
So
is such a
this is
place where you can see trends, what's
exactly.
happening in the market at the moment, which application is working,
So
and
to find those opportunities, you need to go to the journey.
yeah. So I see the platform's really looking good. I really forget what's the name of the platform, but
Mm.
um, the name of the guy, his name is Jacob. So yeah, that's one thing that I want to mention. Um, I don't actually really have another question. I don't know what we have to talk about, but I think we covered a little bit of your story. That was
There are too much,
my
man, to be
intention
honest.
to actually cover a little bit of your story and just to let people know more about you. Nothing in details about business because there
S-
are another episodes where we can talk about LinkedIn and stuff like that.
Yeah. So okay. So,
Yeah.
so once I have mobile applications, they were live, but I started learning about marketing, and I did marketing. What I mean by marketing is social media, Facebook,
Mhm.
Meta ad, Facebook. All that ads. How to do that.
Cool.
So how I learned these skills? I didn't go for a tutorial because I know that tutorials is good for you, but instead I go to Facebook ad library, for example, and I'm looking for people that actually doing ads. So
Hmm.
I pick the best ads that I see or that catch my attention, then I open them in a in a different tab and just started analyzing the copy, analyzing the design, why this ad is really working. Then I click on the ad and I go and see the funnel. So I start analyzing or re-engineering the path of the
The
buyer.
engineer comes in at the moment.
Exactly, all that path. So I start analyzing the process. So I can see that this is so simple because I did some hard stuff in math and physics 10x harder than this.
Yeah.
So it's become, wow, man, this is easy. I can do it myself. It's technical because there is technical stuff that you can learn and everyone can learn it, and there is the engineering stuff, how to think, and
It's
this is the
actually
most
where
important thing.
yeah, this is where actually things get
Yeah,
a little bit hard. If you don't have like I'm
how
not
to
gonna
have how to
say
analyze the data, how to see
yeah,
the,
I'm
the
not gonna
buyer
say if you don't
journey.
have an engineering background, but it's just the way of thinking. It's like
It's a way of thinking, yeah.
yeah, it's just a way
And
of
you can
thinking
learn
how
it
an
because
engineer
I see,
think.
I don't know, few people, some of them even friend of mine, they're telling me actually you need to go start learn engineering. You don't have to learn engineering or go to a study in something specific, for example
No,
computer science or something. No, you only need to find how to think, and how to think is to ask questions. It's that simple.
the right questions.
Ask the why question. Why this person made this action? Why he, for example, used this kind of copy? Why he used this call to action? Just ask this why question, going to open you a big door to learn every skill you want. And right now with AI, for example, now if I want to learn something or build something, I found the best one on the market that doing it, and I'm going to put every resources about him in front of me, and I'm going to use AI and ask them questions about that workflow or that funnel, why
Hmm.
he used this, does any email workflow happen in the backend, what's the best approach. I'm going to find the weaknesses, then I am going to approve it, improve it. This is how it works. It's that easy, but most people are lazy to do this because it's going to take time and effort, sometimes resources. And if you want to make something, you need to put from your time to learn this.
So just from the why you can get the right answers.
Why and how?
We have
Why,
AI.
how?
We
Yeah,
have AI. Then
yeah.
can do it easy.
Why you make this and how to improve it.
Exactly. Um, I think we got 30 minutes. It's a really good one. If you have anything else to add, let me know. Then
As something to add. Uh, I know, no. So, actually, how to, if you want to learn one skill from me, is how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you learn this, you're going to
what does that mean? Explain it more.
how to be, for example, if it's your first time to do business and you have that fear of what this what's going to happen if this didn't work,
Mhm.
or if I run out of money, or I don't have money to for myself. If you learn how to deal with this kind of fears, and if you know that it's only an illusion, it's not
It's
true,
not real.
it's not real at all. Just experience it one time, okay, and you're going to find many unlimited solutions for your situation. One of the ways that I learned about, that fear of running out of money, I did. So I have a limited budget with me,
Hmm.
and I went to a place. For example, I was living in Atawiya, and I moved to Marrakesh, and I only have the ticket for going without
Oh.
having the return ticket.
Hmm.
And I go to Marrakesh, and I have no place to live in, no resources, nothing. So I'm going to find a solution. And every time I found a solution, and I'm enjoyed my time and having a great experience. So I did it many times with different places. So it's become, once I have that fear, I have something in on my mind, telling them, "Nah, I'm going to find a solution. Let's go."
It's like the way also I'm thinking. Like whenever I'm actually start like about to start doing something that scares me, it's like I'm just pausing for a 5 second. I ask myself two
Yeah,
questions. What's the
the,
worst case that going to happen,
exactly.
and what's the best case going to happen?
Yeah.
And then when I just see like what's the worst thing that can happen in life, going to be a homeless. All right, okay, let's just be a homeless for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. Who cares? And then when you see the other part, which is the best case, then you're just comparing those two, and then you see the worst case, just an illusion that your mind actually comes with and trying just to protect you, because this is how
Yeah.
the actually human mind works. It's just trying
To protect
to
you
protect you from that.
and
And that happens to
conserving
me
you.
actually when I'm trying to hop on a sales call with the big guys
Yeah, yeah.
that are see them in a real certain high level.
You're talking with
And
medians and
yeah,
millions.
talking with me in a certain language that I
Uh,
didn't reach yet, but I'm going to.
yeah.
And I say, yo, what the fuck? Let's just hop on. Like, what's going to happen? What's
Mm.
the worst? What's the worst case going to happen? Is he like just laughing at me because I don't speak his language, or he's just going to hang out? And then fuck it, let's just jump in.
Uh,
And then I
and you
found
had
myself
great
on, yeah, I'm
conversations.
finding myself having a great conversation, having a great connection um, with a really good people. So yeah,
You know what I found when you talk to those people that 10x ahead of you.
yeah,
Yeah. So once you have that conversation with them, they're going to know that you're just starting out, but or he has more experience than you.
yeah,
If he see you trying to do your best to explain to him or do your job, he's going to be happy and going to
yeah.
help you because he know that
He
in the
was there.
he was there.
Yeah, and I see that, like I see from their faces and how they are actually talking with
Engaging,
me.
yeah,
They are like really respecting the efforts that I'm putting in to
exactly.
actually help them or to actually get an info from them. So
Uh,
like all the time when I'm jumping on a call with some people like this in a certain high level, I notice this pattern of actually repeating at the time.
mm,
But when I'm with the call with someone that he's faking it, like he has that status, or he's in a
but no,
certain level, but he's not. But from the way he's speaking with me, I really noticed that he's not
he's
in
only
his
have
level.
the title, but no real
Yeah,
experience to show.
exactly. So that's the difference between those two people.
Yeah, that's really great. I'm going to do more calls like this, but I wanna experience this in real life. You know.
That's a really totally different thing.
So actually, I did a few, but I still need to do this in real. And we're going to have an opportunity at the end of this month. I think we're going to meet a few guys.
Let's see.
Let's see
Yeah,
what's gonna happen. We're going to
let's
talk
see.
about this.
Maybe we can vlog there. We can do vlogs.
Yeah, yeah, why not?
I
That's a
mean,
great that's a
yeah,
great idea.
that's we can do it for sure. We're
Okay.
gonna do it. I've never done a vlog in my life, but as I said, I'm scared of camera. I'm scared to actually hold the camera outside. But as I said, let's just apply the formula that I've just give you. Worst case, the best case, and then
But by the way,
we're gonna kill it.
when I was in Morocco just last 2 months, I think,
Mm.
I did not say calls. All sales calls I referred them to you
Mhm.
and everything because I told you now, man, I'm not good in front of camera, but right now I have a YouTube channel and I'm pushing content. So because I applied exactly what we talked about today,
Yeah.
just put yourself in the discomfort zone and just start it.
Did
Just start.
did you remember the first days you were practicing here?
I was practicing a lot. Is a
Looking at
really,
we doing a really 30, 40 minutes conversation, really comfortable. Chill,
yeah,
chilling out here.
that's the point.
So yeah, it's just practice. It's just you have to put yourself out there,
That's
make
so.
yourself feeling uncomfortable at the first, and then you're gonna get comfortable with time. So that's it. That's life. That's how it works.
When you do the setup here for recording a YouTube video, you see my reaction when you put the lights and I see the
I was
cameras.
like fucking
I
scared.
was freezing out.
It's like well in a studio or somewhere, just
It's
in a
this,
room.
you know. Yeah. But anyways, I'm learning. I'm going
Yeah,
to.
you're doing very very well. So yeah, Mike is
I think we cover everything.
we talk about a lot of things. So
So
I hope this.
if you watch this, everything about this, you watch this, just reach out on me on LinkedIn and tell me that I watched your entire video and I'm going to give you, you know, something special. I'm going to do a one-on-one call with you and I'm going to help you with everything for free. Just because you spend this 40 minutes here watching us to give you something in back. Okay,
Tell them what word they have to tell you.
just send me, for example, uh, send me anything. Just tell me I watched give me an idea or two about the video, just to prove that you watching it, not skipping everything.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you. I help you with everything for free. I'm going to share everything. Okay.
Cool. That's I didn't expect that. That's a good thing. That's a good opportunity for you guys to actually reach out to us and talk with him one on one. And It was
So
he's
actually,
going
I'm
to
doing
reveal the whole sauce
actually
for you.
actually people, being for a one-on-one conversation, and I'm saying no for many of them. So you get this
So
chance.
that's why I said I didn't expect that. So yeah, um, that's it for today.
I finished my cup of coffee. So
Peace out.
have a good day.
I
Bye
forget one thing. Subscribe to the channel.
bye.